Here's Archie's Travels, Chapter 4, entitled Stars. Archie looked up at the stars, and he hoped that one of them was shining for him. And once again they marched over the soggy fields, but this time they came to a steep embankment, and he slowly inched his way down, and watched each difficult step as he was worried that he would fall. Over here, his master said gruffly, and he led Archie over the train tracks. Archie wasn't happy. He had heard stories of huge mechanical monsters which sped by at frightening speeds, spewing steam and making incredible amounts of noise as they did so. He plodded along the tracks. It was definitely an adventure, but an adventure that he didn't relish, he thought sadly. The tracks were cold and his paws ached. He hadn't walked so far in his short life. Hurry up, you stupid thing, his new master spat out, and once again memories filled Archie's head, sad memories of violence and threats. He heard a sound in the distance like thunder, and then he saw the ominous signs of steam rising. It's a train, his boss shouted, and he dragged him to the side of the embankment, and it was amazing how quickly it gained on them. Its red eye at the front glowed violently, and it thundered down the tracks at deafening speed. Within seconds it was upon them, and the wind and the leaves blew around them with the force of a hurricane. Archie was terrified, and he felt that he could be blown away at any moment like a flower. His new boss crouched down and he pulled the hood over his head, and the train screeched by, sending sparks and steam all around them. And then in a flash it was gone in a whirl of leaves and the descending clatter of iron wheels. His boss pulled his lead roughly, and they set off home. Archie couldn't wait to sleep. He was so tired with all of the walking, and he was becoming hungry. He was even more hungry, which only made things worse. Finally, they made it back to the farm, and he was led back into his den. And then 5 minutes later, his boss threw down a few dog biscuits into his tin bowl. It wasn't enough, but Archie was happy with any morsels. He settled down onto his filthy mattress, and he laid his head down to rest. The rain hammered against the window, and the wind was picking up speed and blowing buckets and junk all over the yard. He was glad to be inside, even with the broken window. It was better than outside. Archie was woken by the cry of a cockerel and the sun shining through the window. Before he could wake up properly, his boss woke him up with a quick kick, and it didn't hurt, but it was unnerving and annoying. Get up, he said, there's more thing to do today. Archie struggled to his feet, and his new boss had a big tin of dog food with him, and he poured the lovely looking chunks into his bowl. It smells delicious, thought Archie, and he devoured it. He was so hungry. I need you strong and healthy, his master said, but if you let me down, there'll be trouble, he said, and he cracked Archie's lead onto the floor like a bullwhip to show that he meant business. Today I'm going to show you round the farm, he said to Archie, matter of fact. And the first thing that they came to was the pig pen. Archie had never been near pigs before, and he was fascinated. They were squeaking away, and they looked so cute and pink, thought Archie. Wait here, his master said, and he trundled off onto some errand. Most of the pigs were running round manically, but there was one who stood alone. He looked a little older, and he caught Archie's eye, and then he waddled over to Archie.